Hello everybody, Bo from Apex Audio. Today we have a set of portal lights from LED Creations. These are going on this Can-Am X3. This was a specific order for this customer. So these are green LEDs from LED Creations. So this is what comes in the box. You got 4 rolls, 1 for each portal. They already come ready to go, where all you have to do is peel and stick after you prep the surface. 2-wire setup. He's got the relay waterproofed. He's got everything marked here. 4 portal lights. Your remote turn on, which he has his own custom switch with his label on there. Your hot and your ground. And that's it. So what you're gonna have to do is you unroll these, and you can see they're cut. They're made for 8-inch portals. You can cut them down for 6s and 4s. And he makes it with enough lead to make it back to the relay, which is going to be next to your battery. Really good heavy gauge wire. All of his ends are nice and sealed. All of this is silicone filled. These are, the way you know they're LED Creations, it literally says his name on the strips. So we can see right there. And these are single colors. These aren't the ones that dance around and stuff. Single colors. They're as bright as can be. And he uses 3M VHB tape, so it's the very high bonding, I believe. But when it sticks, it sticks. But you have to prep your surface right. So our next step is I'm going to show you. You ain't looking at my face. Are you looking at my face?
Yeah.
See, okay. Next step we're going to show you is the prepping of the portals themselves. Let me show you how dirty they are. This is normally what a set of portals is going to look like. So as you can see, they've been well used. You can't just stick them on there like that. We got to go through the prep process. Now you can do it without taking the wheels off, but it makes it easier if you pull the wheels off. You can get to the portals better. So that's what we're going to do on this one. We're going to jack up the rear end, pull the 2 rear wheels off, and do some prepping. All right, next step in the process, after you've inventoried, make sure you have everything, is to prep the portals. So we pulled the wheel off. What we're using is acetone to clean all the oils, grease off. You want the cleanest possible surface. I don't care how good your tape is, if you don't clean your portals the right way, it's not gonna stick and it's not gonna stay. So we just take a rag, we're using an old microfiber, a little bit of acetone, and go around. We like to mount ours more towards the inside of the portal plate to get the best light coverage for underneath the buggy. And so you just have to go all the way around. You can never do too much wiping. Get it good and clean, especially underneath where you can't see. Alright, I feel like now we have a good clean surface to mount to, and we'll go to the next step. Alright, now we have one of our portal lights in hand. We're going to make sure you leave enough slack on the loop. You don't want it tight, that way when your suspension flexes, especially up front, once we get to the front, when your wheel's turning, you don't want to pull on it and snatch the wires out. So we're going to start from the wired end, peel off part of the tape, not all of it, just enough to get started. And I like leaving the lead towards the brake line so you can give it a good little loop. So we're going to start here, place it on, and like I said, once this stuff sticks, it's hard to get back off, so make sure you get it where you need it. Follow it all the way around. And again, like I said, this is for an 8-inch portal. So if you have 4 or 6-inch portals, go ahead and measure, lay one around your portal, and go ahead and cut it to the right length, because he makes these big enough for 8-inch portals. All right, we're gonna finish out our wrap around here. push on your tape a little bit, you'll feel it kind of press down as you push your tape. Like I said, prep is 80% of this job. You got to make sure it's prepped right so this does not come off. All right, now that we have it on there, we're going to go ahead and loop our wire around. It's going to run along with the brake line. That's what I prefer to do, is run along with brake lines. So I'm going to go ahead and put one zip tie here so you can see how much slack I'm going to leave it, just so that there's no issues with it pulling loose. There we go. All right, so that's one portal done, and we will route this up to where it all meets next to the battery. But now I'm going to go ahead and do the other 3 portals because they're all exactly the same, and then I'll show you how to mesh them together once we get by the battery. All right, now we have Eddie doing the final part of the install. He's got all the wires coming from the portals to where the battery compartment is. He's got his relay already set with his butt connectors. Now he's just shortening down the extra length of the wires from the portals, connecting them together, hot and ground to the battery. And we have a switch in the dash, and we have the red remote wire running back there that's going to trigger it, and then we'll be good to go. All right, we are in business. 4 single row LEDs from LED Creations. So that's 4 LED strips, and I'm going to show you a comparison to Infinite Off-Road rock light kit, because I know you're probably thinking you don't need that, you can just get some LED, some rock lights, call it a day, but no. All right, so this is Infinite Off-Road's kit, one of the nicest kits on the market. It's bright, it puts out good, but when you compare that to that, it's just a different ball game. So get with me if you want to order your portal lights. We can get them coming, usually same day or next day shipping. So send me a message, Apex Audio, on Facebook. Appreciate it, guys.